Hey, Keyshawn, you got what you wanted. Lakers versus Denver in the first rounds to the conference finals when LeBron does tend to, quote-unquote, run out of gas. You're picking the Lakers in 6, even though Denver has beaten your Lakers 8 straight times, including that 4-game sweep in last year's conference finals and 3 times this season. At last year's victory parade in Denver, Nuggets coach Michael Malone even said that the Nuggets are now the Lakers' daddies. So, Keyshawn, what one thing has to change this time for your Lakers to beat those Nuggets?
Play better in the late fourth quarter.
That's it.
That's the one thing.
Okay.
Play better in the late fourth quarter. Give your other guys, your role players or whatever you want to call them, the opportunity to close it out. Trust in them.
That's a big if.
In the late fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Because if you go and you just look at the regular season, and I know it's weird, but when they've had the opportunity, I won't say when LeBron and AD doesn't play, but when they had the opportunity to show you that they could do it, they've done it.
They have.
So give them those opportunities in the late fourth quarter and don't try to do it all by yourself, and they're going to have opportunity and chance to win. Just keep it close. All I need you to do is keep it close.
I mean, that all sounds good, Key, and unfortunately that this is not a reality show. This is not scripted. This is sports. And this is the game of basketball. Now, whatever happened last game doesn't mean like it's going to happen the next game. But I will tell you the final result, what that's going to be. The Lakers can't match up with these guys. It is an impossible task. Look at the matchup. Let's say Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell are a defensive liability for this team. Like
more. I would say more D-Lo. Austin Reeves a hustle, man.
It's a defensive liability. When they get into the pick and roll with D'Lo and Murray, is he going to go over? He has to. Now it causes confusion because now he goes over the pick where Murray can shoot the jumper. If Anthony Davis doesn't step up on this pick, Joker either pops into that short pocket, rolls. They get it. If they switch, they get D'Lo on the mid post with Joker. It's just this is a nightmare matchup for them. It's a nightmare matchup because the role players of Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Caldwell Pope, and Brown over there coming off the bench is just too much for the Lakers. The Lakers lack the depth. When I look at the Lakers, if they don't get maximum A-plus games from AD and LeBron, they're in for a long, long vacation.
No, I agree with you. If AD and LeBron doesn't come to the party,
no, it's not even about them coming to the party.
Oh, they got to come to the party,
I expect them to come to the party.
Okay, but Paul, in 7 of these last 8 games that Denver won, the Lakers have been right there every time, right there, every fourth quarter.
That don't mean they're going to be right there again. That don't mean they're not going to be right there again.
So you got wipeouts in your
I don't think
you
it's
got
a
mismatches, right?
It's just mismatches. That's why the Denver Nuggets can execute down the stretch to put the Lakers in situations, and even in close games, they're confident. They showed you they can play close games. They know what their identity is. They know who they're going to. Now, let LeBron defer to Austin Reeves in the Denver game and it don't pan out. Then we're going to be like, LeBron should have took it over.
Yeah.
But he has to. One of these guys are going to have to win you a couple games. Like D'Lo won a game for him last night. If you're going to beat the Denver Nuggets, one of these role players are going to have to win you a game or 2.
I would agree. Okay, I'm going to bring this back up just to get everybody thinking about what Austin Reeves did in those 4 fourth quarters last year against Denver in the conference finals. Austin Reeves made 8 out of 10 shots when he was given the opportunity. He made 7 of 8 three-point shots, 7 of 8. Again, there's no pressure on him because he wasn't any kind of focal point. But last night, it was very significant, and Austin Reeves talked about it after the game, that on the D'Lo three-point shot, LeBron just said, here, you create. You do it, and LeBron just got out of the way. And let's listen to what Austin said about it after the game, because he was touched by it.
For him to have, the confidence in me to not go score or whatever just to make the right play, means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the ball club because, you can just tell by that mentality that he has that he really just wants to win. And, that's the beautiful thing about it. He doesn't care about, being that guy every single possession. He is that guy. So it doesn't, it's not really, you don't have to he doesn't have to do it every single time. When, you know, it might not work a couple of possessions, we can go away from it, but obviously always going to get back to it.
Okay, the problem is he is LeBron James, and it's hard not to be that guy every single possession because the world is looking to you to be him, right? And yet Austin Reeves has shown you in a lot of big moments, he ain't afraid of it. He'll take and make the big shot, and we've seen him make a lot of them. They need to be not stars, but co-workers. You know, like there needs to be a trust. You said it from the start. You better get these other guys involved. You better keep D'Lo in the mix somehow where he feels comfortable in the rhythm of how the offense is running.
LeBron, and you could tell recently, LeBron has been doing that.
He has more and more. I agree.
So
Yeah.
can he carry it, and this is what I said, can he carry it into the postseason?
You have to, because that was significant, because Austin Reeves made a really good play because he got in the lane and then made a good kick out, like it was a no-look kick out to D'Lo, who's just sitting over there by the opposing bench in the corner, and he nails it. And it was arguably the shot of the game, right? It
won the game.
Yeah.
If LeBron could defer to those guys, like I said, not saying that LeBron and AD, they won games without them on the floor, but give them the opportunity to show that they can continue to have success late in games when you trust them. If they can do that, then the Lakers, that last 6 minutes of the game will be crucial.
Yeah, because as great as Joker and Jamal were in those 4 wins, AD and LeBron in the first 3.5 quarters were equally great. They're putting up the same kind of numbers where you say, well, they can at least offset Joker and Jamal for 3.5 quarters. Now it's up to you. What's your new formula? What's your new recipe? How can you get it home? And you think they don't have a new, they're not going to have an answer.
They need Joker to disappear to have a chance.
Yeah, well.
Man, y'all better not lose in the first round. Y'all better not. I don't want to hear nothing out of y'all. I'm just telling you. I don't want to hear nothing out of Boston.
Hey,
y'all bet not lose.
It's not happening, man.
Okay, you better not go to game 7.
Won't have to this year.
All right. Up next, who wins Hawks at Bulls, and what chance does the winner have against probably the Heat?